Well, Tesla's shares keep falling, and to make matters worse, we see the indices losing critical support points, which could amplify the slump in tech stocks over here. We see Tesla clearly dropping. It is, of course, right now, today, at the time I'm recording this video, it is going up 0.19, 0.20% right now, but don't you agree that this is not a good, meaningful, bullish reaction? I mean, although we are going up, we are still below important resistance levels. We are below the 164, we are below the 175, and we are below the 21 EMA, the exponential moving average on the daily chart. This is not a meaningful, good reaction. Not even on March 7 over here, when we saw a very good bottom signal, Tesla failed to recover, and right now it is just seeking lower support levels. So what to expect next? Well, this is what we're gonna talk about in this video. My name is Nathan, by the way. Welcome to the Finance Hydra channel. Now, as we can see here, okay, we are dropping, we are not reacting at all. What's Tesla's next technical support level? $152. What is even more problematic over here is that the indices are losing the key support levels we highlighted yesterday. It is making a crystal clear bearish reaction. It is still above some important support levels, but if we don't see a meaningful, good, bullish reaction as soon as possible, maybe next Monday, maybe by Tuesday, probably we're gonna see a sharper correction on the weekly chart, because if we see a top signal on SPY over here on the weekly chart, that could be quite catastrophic for many stocks, including Tesla and Nvidia. QQQ is a little bit more bearish over here. The situation is more problematic for tech stocks because we can see a crystal clear top signal over here, right? Last week we saw a bearish candlestick pattern called bearish Harami candlestick pattern, which according to Bukowski studies act as a bearish reversal roughly 50% of the time. It is more like a coin flip, but I do understand, in my understanding at least, right? If we see QQQ losing this ascending wedge like it is doing right now today, by the way, it is making a downwards breakout of this ascending wedge. We are gonna trigger a meaningful bearish chart structure on the daily chart, even a possible lower high, lower low, a bearish pivot point suggesting mid-term correction on the daily chart, a possible pullback on the weekly chart to its next support levels. On the weekly chart, our next technical target is $412, while on the daily chart we could seek the 421 over here at least, right? What's more, in addition to all of this, we see an open gap over here, right? So all of this, all of these indicators suggest that we could see more bearish continuation on Tesla. There are technical evidence supporting this scenario. Now, regarding Tesla, the situation is quite easy, right? The next technical target is 152, and the weekly chart is even more interesting, but this scenario would also affect our dear Nvidia stock, which is right now recovering today, right? It is going up 1.45, 47% right now at the moment I'm recording this video, but right now, we could expect more pullback over here, right? This situation, this does not reject the bearish thesis over here. We still could see some pullback on Nvidia, at least to the 21 EMA on the daily chart, which is very close to the $823 over here. So there is a dual support level to hold Nvidia's price in case preventing it from a sharper decline, from a correction on the weekly chart like the one we could see on QQQ and on SPY as well. But I do agree that yes, if we lose these support levels, we are gonna crash. We are gonna probably correct on the weekly chart, maybe to the 21 EMA next, alright? We have some support levels that could hold the price, but maybe they're not gonna be enough. So we gotta watch out for these key support levels, especially if the market turns bearish mid term speaking, all right? The volatility is quite high on some stocks, so we gotta prepare ourselves for the worst. But right now, regarding Tesla over here, we see this one just collapsing. It is losing our support levels. In this scenario, yes, the situation is quite catastrophic, especially if you are a long-term investor who are not working with a clear swing trading strategy over here, but we are losing the previous support level of this descending channel, and the next technical target is the 152, just like we described earlier, right? Because this key point is a previous support level from April last year. It is the next technical support level seen on the weekly and daily chart as well, right? We can clearly see this as our major support level, unless if we see an amazing, outstanding, good, incredible, bullish reaction over here right now, as soon as possible, maybe by Tuesday, right? Unless if we see such miraculous reaction suggesting a possible bounce to higher levels, well, that's the most likely scenario. And keep in mind, even if we see a bounce, guys, even if we see a bounce, Tesla is bearish. So a bounce would probably be another opportunity to short, especially in these conditions, right? When we see SPY losing support levels, trying to correct mid-term speaking, especially with the possibility of a top signal on QQQ as well, suggesting a possible sharper correction. QQQ is also losing critical support levels, so if the broad market turns bearish on the daily chart, mid-term speaking, we could see it is going to be very easy to see a bearish scenario materialized here on Tesla, enhancing the previous bear trend over here. And of course, if this scenario actually materializes, I'm gonna be the first one to share trading strategies with you guys on our Telegram channel, so you can protect yourself, to make some money, and of course, to survive this weird, crazy market over here, right? But right now, if you ask me, Tesla deserves a bounce, okay? To me, it is a little bit oversold. This was an overreaction, but this is not gonna actually reverse. This is not enough to reverse the persistent bearish bias over here. And yes, from here, we can expect the 152 as our next main target over here, right? We are making a quite catastrophic reaction on the weekly chart. We are triggering another bearish pivot point, so let's see what to expect, right? Guys, I'm here every single day keeping you guys updated on many stocks, including Tesla, Nvidia, Spike, QQQ, etc. So consider subscribing this channel in order to keep updated with my personal ideas, with my thoughts, and of course click the like button if you did enjoy this video. I highly appreciate your support, my dear friends. Thank you very much. See you guys next Monday.